Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In this episode, we're going to go ahead and say hi to Ashei for the first time. We haven't met her yet, but we're going to meet her and see what we can do about, locating the first piece of the Mirror of Twilight and, continue our, journey from there. So what you want to do is we want to transform back into a human form. You don't necessarily have to do that yet. You could do it a little bit later, but it's whatever. I prefer when I want to jump down onto solid ground, I kind of dive down, like that. Because that's the smart way to do it. I still end up diving in the water, but really bumpy road from that jump, but it's whatever. Anyways, make your way over here. You can see on the map there's the red circle that we kind of unlocked in the previous episode, and we're going to go ahead and see what we can do with that. Let's go ahead and meet her. You're going to see some person dressed up in this type of fur, and she's actually dressed up like these Yetis we're going to be meeting later on in this episode. So let's go ahead and talk to her. Once you go near her, a cutscene will commence, and hey, you're Link, yeah? Yeah, we are. And hello. I like how she moves her head as in she's fixing her hair, but she really isn't. Her hair is kind of glued to her face. We didn't really see any movement at all, even with the wind. Our, hat for our tunic is moving, but her hair isn't even moving by the slightest. But it's whatever. So anyways, I'm kind of ignoring what she's saying and talking about her hair. So there's a beast up there that lives in those mountains, and we can find it. We just need to head to somebody, and there are, I guess, a certain type of red fish that they're holding, and we need to know its scent. So we're going to go to the expert himself, and we're going to talk to the Prince of Zoras and see if he can help us. Now, where can we find this Prince of Zoras? Now, we do remember we saved his life, and remember we got Zora's armor back in Kakariko Village's graveyard? Well, we're going to go there. He's actually going to be, I'm assuming, giving some respect to his father, and I guess the tombstone was his father's. I don't necessarily remember, but anyways, you just want to warp wherever you can't be seen by the eye of anybody. And hey, look, I still can't get this to work right. But go ahead and move your way, or warp your way to Kakariko Village, and let's go ahead and pay him a visit and show him the sketch that we just collected. And I do actually think this is the only time after that you hear the Zora's theme, the princess. I'm not even completely sure if this is the only second time in the game, because you hear it once, actually hear it twice, and then this is the third time, and I think this is the last time you're ever going to hear it. So you want to make use of it. If you can't really hear it anywhere else, you can easily go online and listen to the soundtrack. But I'm just saying, maybe you don't have the internet, but how are you watching this? So what am I talking about? I don't even think it's important mentioning. I think I'm cool giving you this really dumb tip, which is not really a tip, just this dumb fact, but it's not really important. But I do love the music, so I'm not gonna lie, it's really nice to listen to. Anyways, go ahead and make your way over here, swim through this water, and you're gonna see him. Yeah, I guess he's just giving respect to the dead one. And yeah, so I'm Link. How's it going, dude? Because we did leave him here, actually. He was really sick, but now he's better and stuff. So anyways, once you talk to him a little bit, go ahead and show him the sketch. Want to make sure you're close enough to him to where it will have effect. We'll talk about the Beast Man holding up the red fish things, and it's called the reekfish, and it's actually it's located where the Zora's domain is at. But here is the coral earring that he's gonna give us, and we're gonna attach it automatically to our fishing rod, and with that we can go ahead and fish for the reekfish, and it reeks of a smell. And mother and child rocks nearby his village. The fish are red, so it's easy to spot him. He kind of tells you where to spot him, and where exactly they are, I'll show you where the mother and child rock is, if that's exactly what he's referring to. I don't really care. You can either go down there and make it to Lake Hylia, or you can stand over here, I think, and warp. Will it work? No. So I'm not really wanting to crawl through that, so better off just go ahead and drop, use the on boots, then go ahead and swim your way under this tunnel that we opened. For some reason, somehow, it connects all the way to like Hylia. I still don't know how, still don't know why. Use that boost to make yourself swim faster, and yeah, just make it to a ledge or anything so where we can warp, or you can just go ahead and you know, take the really long way, you know, to, and that's, you know, in Hyrule Field, you know, go to the northern part of it. Well, who's gonna be doing that? Why am I even telling you guys to do that? That's kind of retarded. Just go in and warp, because we can do that now. So yeah, hey, you know, I kind of want to point this at the screen. Somehow select an area, please. It's not working. There we go. Thank you. And to Zora's Domain once again, where we basically started off the episode. But this time, we have coral earrings or something. Not completely. Our fishing rod is now improved with newer things to catch reekfish. Super exciting. Yeah. So, swim your way over here. See if we can actually get on this without the loading screen going. Yeah, we did. And transform back to human. Let's go ahead and make our way to... I hope Link didn't automatically jump in the water, because if you do, the current's really strong. Okay, it didn't. He didn't do that. But, also, mentioning, this actually looks really neat. Just the way it looks. I think there's actually a position where you can see Majora's Mask. I don't exactly know where it is here, but I do recall it's somewhere here. So, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and jump down. Let's go ahead and dive. For some reason, Link didn't dive this time. But, yeah, you want to swim your way over here. This is basically where the mother and child rock is. I think it's these two rocks right here. How one's really big and one's really small. One for the mother, one for the child. Not necessarily sure. I'm kind of making this up, but... yeah, so over here, go ahead and take out your fishing rod that automatically has the earring, and just, you know, drop it in the water. Let's go ahead and go fishing. And it's actually around here. If you swim around here, you're going to see big red fish. So, wait until we get a hook on and, you know, see if it will help us today, tonight, whatever. So, I'm just going to go ahead and wait over here and see if I can get something, anything. I don't think I am. Come on. This is taking longer than expected. I think I'm going to have to switch positions. Let's go ahead and throw it back here. I think we're going to find one here, because I just saw a couple swimming around us. So one might just grab on right now. Yeah, I think right now. So let's just wait until it goes all the way in the water and pull. Fish on. And there you go. Don't worry. It must be this reekfish. So don't think you're going to have a lot of, you know, wasted time. There we go. So we got a 26-inch reekfish. Look, automatically drops it. You can transform instantly and sniff it, and you're gonna want to forget the Poe scent for this new scent. Now we learned the reekfish scent, and if you go ahead and look over here, yes, it leads over to where we first met Ashei, and we're gonna go ahead and just, you know, swim our way and make our way. You want to stay in your beast form because there's no one you're necessarily gonna talk to or anything. This is all, you know, just going through and battling your way through the cold, because you're gonna figure right now that there's a lot more. So here's Snowpeak. Now it's finally time. Now, normally if you didn't have this scent, you might say, oh, I could do this without the scent. You know, why do I need to know where he is or whatever? Well, you're gonna get lost if you don't follow the scent. The scent basically guides you to where he is. So yeah, just go ahead and jump your way. You don't want to jump into the water. You'll automatically freeze. And just continue through here. Now you're going to find a couple of postals around here, which are hard to find, because look, it's just white. It's really hard to see. First one's actually around here, believe it or not. You're going to want to make your way up here and then start looking, I think, around. You're just going to see. Okay, I think I got myself lost. Let's go and make our way up here. And the first postal should be right here. Yeah, there we go. Where there is a rock over here. Once you'll basically figure out when you're walking. See where I'm at right now. So that's kind of how I figured it out. So anyways, to make your way, go ahead and pull out the soul. If Link will do it, he didn't want to do it for some reason, and we're gonna get knocked out of our senses again. Let's not waste so much time on just one postal. Thank you. There we go. Now we got the postal. So that's our first one out of, I think, 3 in this location. So turn back on your senses and continue following. So you'll see something that goes straight up here. you'll find a ledge over here, and you can go ahead and follow. You're going to want to make your way around here. You'll find another postal, like really close to the other one that we just got. Head back a little bit, because, yeah, Link jumps really far just to do that one hit. And you could end up falling off, and you don't want that to happen. So anyways, make your way back up this area until you find the scent once more, and then just continue following it. Actually, you want to make your way around here. I think... Oh, so I'm lost already. I'm already lost. I'm kidding. Just go ahead and let's run our way over here. And there's the scent once more. Just keep following it, not too hard. I think the last postal is actually right over here, believe it or not. Nope, still more to go. There's a lot of ledges, a lot of turns in the road. It's over here, actually. It's right by this tree. Yeah, there we go. We found it. This is the last postal in this area. Go ahead and pick it up. So that's the third postal. We literally collected 3 postals just, you know, in the beginning of the Snowpeak. So it kind of introduces you to things, how dead this place is, and how it's not so fun. So anyways, make your way over here. Let's transform back into human. Try to take out these new keys. They're frozen keys, and once they touch you, you automatically freeze for a couple seconds, losing hearts. You don't want that to happen. So anyways, drop this over here. Let's quickly pull out this and drink it. Now the reason why is because actually a really rare type of chew is gonna fall over here, and it's only once. It only happens once. And yeah, there we go. You can see it sparkling. We're actually gonna want to scoop it up, please. Alright, there we go. You only can scoop it up once. And it's rare chew jelly. When you drink it, it's exactly like the tier we have, which is the fairy tier. It's basically, it works exactly the same as, yeah, you'd be using a fairy tier. So really neat stuff. Anyways, make your way out of here, and let's continue through the Snowpeak trail and see where the giant monster that holds the reekfish lies, because its scent still, you know, haunts everything till today. So when you make it over here, actually up here, we don't necessarily need to use our senses because how well you can see things. The only time you really need to use your senses is when you're all the way down there and like everything's extremely bright. Now if you continue using your senses, you'll notice though that it goes through here. So you can just easily, you know, do it without your senses and continue. Once you make it to over here, I think it actually starts getting brighter again and it's hard to see, really foggy. But yeah, you want to make yourself up here and take a nice turn and continue through this area. And believe it or not, the scent actually hits this howling stone and then goes back there. So we're gonna go back there in a second. Let's just go ahead and use this, you know, unlock this howling stone. So let's listen to it. It's one, just like that, really quick keys. And then down, up, down. Okay, so I don't even remember it, but we're gonna try it. It goes up like this. Something. Okay, so I did it wrong. Let's go ahead and listen to it one more time because I wasn't really paying attention. So we got all that right, but then it goes down, up, middle, down. So if I just went middle once, we would have got it. Alright, so let's go ahead and do it. Really simple stuff. There we go, and there we go. And that's how you do it. Really nice melody. I can't even hear it, sadly, so I can't even mention what it is. Maybe whatever it is, I'll try to remember to mention it maybe in the description or something. If I didn't, why don't you guys mention it? Let's see if you're right. But you're going to have to guess it. Can't really just, you know, Google it, but whatever. Anyways, go ahead and do this melody, and believe it or not, that is a new hidden skill we're going to be learning sometime in the near future. We're just going to have to find this golden wolf and learn the next ability. So it's a good thing we stopped by here. It's a good thing we got to listen to a nice tune. Sadly, I can't listen to it at the moment, but yeah, there we go, and you get that nice view of things and stuff. And actually behind us is just like a wall of something. It's like frozen. It's just a frozen wall of something, because we're at, like, you know, the Snowpeak, which is really nice. I like how they actually show you where you're standing, even though you're standing on like a non-existing block and everything looks really small to you, but it's whatever, you know. There we go. So here we are back in Snowpeak, and hello, you know, Golden Wolf some other time. Let's go ahead and make our way over here, continue following the scent. ignore these wolves. And hey, look, oh, believe it or not, yeah, you're going to want to dig down here because there's a secret passage that's going to take you through the path. I wonder how the Yeti went in here, or the monster, but I'm already mentioning it's a Yeti. So yeah, how did it go in here? I don't necessarily know, but it did. So yeah, go ahead and claw your way. You can either claw your way, or you know, you go upwards with the ladder and continue. You're gonna find more of these frozen keys. You don't want to get frozen by them. So let's see if we can just take him out while we can. I think there's only 2 in this room, so once they're out, you're kind of fine. There's a bunch more, like, right out of here, so yeah. Let's see if this will work. Alright, there we go. And actually, there's more of them in this room. Let's go ahead and just make our way over here, ignore it, and you see big paws that were on that, and they must have like used that a lot because they're kind of dented inside the rock, unless he broke it at first time. So you can see a shadow of something huge back there. Let's go ahead and make our way to it. But wait a second. Yes, we'll be able to teleport here sometime, and believe it or not, taking out these beasts will remove the fog from this area once and for all, because it's really annoying. I don't really like this, you know, really low render distance we're getting at. But yeah, so anyways, I'm going to ignore those 2 and take out the one hiding in the back. The game actually lags a lot because there's so many frozen keys. Let's see if we can get this right. There we go. We took out most of the keys and the 2 shadow beasts that were behind us, and we were frozen for a second, losing a couple hearts, but there we go. Now it looks all nice, and it's, you know, you can tell what time it is, and it's just really beautiful right now. So anyways, there's a dead tree. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Now you have to be in human form to encounter him, unless you're just gonna be able to listen to what he has to say. So here he is holding the reekfish. Yeah, we're a human. Why did we come to the snow? We're on a spiritual journey. You look for true self. Yes, I am, whatever. Let's just tell him that. And Yeti's joke too. So yeah, this is the Yeti. And yeah, let's just tell him to tell them the truth, whatever. What he's gonna do basically is he's gonna invite us to his mansion, and we're looking for a mirror. And I think he found a shiny mirror, luckily, so it's at his mansion. He'll tell us to come to his house, and we can have a meal and things, and, you know, that's just some exciting stuff, you know. The guy's inviting us to his home and giving us, you know, the mirror that we've been looking for. So what a nice guy. But, you know, it does come with, you know, a couple things. Now, one thing, yeah, you're gonna have to slide down, like, what the hell is he doing? Yeah, believe it or not, copy him. Don't try this at home, though. Don't bang your head in a tree and hope for this ice board thing to come down. But yeah, I'm gonna click A, get on it, and let's get sliding down. But yeah, so that's what you wanted to do. You basically slide your way down, and here's like a new mini game / new mechanic to the game. It's snowboarding, believe it or not, and it's really neat. Like, I mean, Zelda has snowboarding. What's up with games today? So you go at a really high momentum. You kind of want to slow down at here because it gets really thin, the pass, and you're just gonna be bumping into crap if you don't know what you're doing. So yeah, there's actually a shortcut I think I'm gonna be taking automatically. Now you want to kind of jump on these trees, but I failed because I'm just amazing. So what you want to do is go ahead and keep your head on A and then jump when you come over to here, and you'll be a little bit higher than where you should be. And this is basically a shortcut where you can pick up a lot of rupees, make it through this area a lot easier. You don't even have to click A to jump, but you can, and then you make it on top of here. And there you go. So you just skipped a huge chunk of what it will be, and you'll see later on, because this will actually be a racing game. And you kind of want, for another shortcut, you can actually jump over here and do that. So you want to keep all these tips in mind for, you know, future reference. But there we go, we picked up a lot of speed from that. Before we head in here, and I'm actually going to be covering this in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and transform into our wolf form, because there is something we want to do. Now, as you can see, when you make it down here, it's like dark. You can't really tell if it's daytime or nighttime. That's kind of how it is in this snowy area. So what you're going to want to do is go ahead and make your way around here. Be careful not to fall. But yeah, just go ahead and make your way around here and say hi to another puzzle that actualize on top of this mountain-like thing that's in front of his mansion. So there we go. We got another puzzle, and I think that does that for that. No, like just jump down. Don't be afraid. All right, and there we go. So the door is right here to his house. I don't know how he went in because it looks like only humans can fit, but it's whatever. We're just gonna whatever. We're just gonna ignore that and head inside. So yeah, no, seriously though, no, he can fit in it. What am I talking about? I think if he ducks or something, the door looks big enough. But yeah, so thanks for watching, everybody. In the next episode, we're gonna see what lies on here and things. So see you guys in the next episode.